What time is it? Well, the time is right, as it's time for Money Time on Money9 with me, Shrestha Tiwari. Here's a quick roundup of all that made it big today. We begin today with a fuel efficiency policy that will be introduced for vehicles from April next year. With an aim to reduce pollution and introduce more fuel-efficient vehicles, the government has proposed to make it mandatory for light, medium and heavy-duty motor vehicles of various categories to comply with fuel consumption standards from April 2023. Earlier, such standards were only applicable to vehicles of M1 category, that is, on motor vehicles used for carriage of passengers comprising not more than 8 seats in addition to the driver's seat. Talking about cars these days, it is necessary to have insurance policy. The insurance companies have been trying to make newer plans to satisfy customers. The insurance regulator, IRDA, has given permission to general insurance companies to launch add-ons on motor-owned damage insurance policies. Interesting thing is that the premium will be calculated on the basis of your driver behavior. General insurers will also be given permission to launch comprehensive motor plans like Pay As You Drive and Pay How You Drive. Now, Pay As You Drive is a comprehensive motor plan where premium would be depending on usage of vehicles, while Pay How You Drive premium would be linked to driving behavior. Apart from this, policy holders will also get to choose floater policy where they can insure both their two-wheelers and four-wheelers under one motor insurance policy. Next up, we have some news on edible oil prices. The government has advised edible oil companies to cut prices as international rates have cooled considerably. In a meeting with manufacturers of edible oil in the country, Food Secretary Sudhanshu Pandey reportedly instructed the companies to reduce cooking oil prices. B.V. Mehta, who is the executive director of a national level association of edible oil manufacturers, has said that citizens will soon get relief from elevated levels of cooking oil in the country. Both Pandey and Mehta reiterated that soon people will get to buy cooking oil at new lowered price in the market. Well, on one hand, cooking oil prices have finally begun to cool off, and on the other hand, there is no respite from rising cylinder prices. On Wednesday, the oil marketing companies have again raised LPG cylinder prices, this time by 50 rupees. LPG cylinders with no subsidy will now cost 1,053 rupees in Delhi. Prices of LPG cylinders were previously increased less than 2 months ago. In last 1 year, prices of LPG cylinders have been increased by a total of 244 rupees. And now for some news on mutual fund investors. Investors who have invested in mutual funds via Paytm Money will have to complete initial KYC procedure and sign up for a free demat account in order to keep investing in SIPs. The deadline has been set on July 25th, 2022. You just have to upload a clear image of your signature on a white paper and click a live photo via the Paytm Money app. The entire process is absolutely free of charge. Beware, if you don't do the needful before the deadline, then all your SIPs through the app will stop. And over to real estate. According to real estate consultant Knight Frank India, property prices in the country have increased in the range of 3 to 9% during the first 6 months of 2022 as compared to the first 6 months of the previous year. But the rise in property prices have not discouraged people to buy houses for their families. Developers were able to sell over 1.5 lakh houses in the first 6 months of 2022. The low interest rates on home loans has also been one of the key reasons why people have continued to buy flats in the country. And now brace yourselves for electric fleet of cabs and delivery vehicles. The Delhi government wants cab aggregators like Ola, Uber or even food delivery platforms like Zomato and Swiggy to have only electric vehicles in their fleet from April 1st, 2030 onwards. According to the Delhi government's draft policy on its motor vehicle scheme, cab aggregators, food delivery firms and e-commerce players should ply only electric vehicles on roads from the national capital from April 1st, 2030. Other provisions which are included in the draft policy are that surge pricing should not be double than the base price. Drivers whose rating falls below 3.5 should undergo mandatory training. Appropriate action against drivers against whom 15% or more complaints have been registered within 1 month, and operating centers to track cab movement, etc. And next up, Delhi plans to go the Dubai way when it comes to shopping. The Delhi government does not only want you to have safe rides every time you book a cab, but it also wants to take care of your shopping requirements. Arvind Kejriwal government announced on Wednesday that Delhi will be organizing nation's biggest ever shopping festival from January 28 to February 26 next year. Delhi Chief Minister has also said that those who live abroad and want to visit the proposed shopping festival will get special packages from various hotels and airlines. He further said that the national capital would be decked up like a bride on the occasion of the festival. People will get heavy discounts on various products. Various international and national restaurants will also be putting up their stalls for people to satisfy their taste buds. The shopping festival is expected to generate thousands of employment opportunities for the localites. Moving on to the job situation in the country, yesterday we had told you about the rise in jobs, and today we will tell you about the job loss. According to the latest data of the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, that is the CMIE, 1.30 crore people have lost their jobs in June 2022. Not surprisingly, this has pushed the unemployment rate in the country to 7.80%. Mahesh Vyas, director of CMIE, has said that so many people have lost their jobs because of the ongoing monsoon season in the country. Yes, you heard it right. Vyas is blaming the monsoon for the reason behind so many people losing their jobs, as most of these jobs was in agriculture. It happens every year during monsoon that farmers are not able to cultivate anything and end up sitting idle. However, he also said that he is optimistic about job creation in July. And a quick update from the auto sector. The largest auto manufacturer of the country, Maruti Suzuki, has begun rejig of its entry-level cars. Apparently, Maruti had said that government's recent steps to enhance car safety in India will make entry-level cars costlier and out of reach for the common man. So Maruti has stopped manufacturing of different CNG variants of its most successful hatchback, Alto. According to media reports, people will only get to buy LXI O CNG variant of the model. Rest all CNG variants of Alto will be discontinued. Apart from this, Maruti has planned to reintroduce K10 model very soon. And ending today's bulletin with cryptocurrencies, legal experts say that investors whose money is stuck in the exchanges may have to approach judiciary of the country where the headquarters of the exchanges are located. Even if the offices of those exchanges or platforms were open in India, even then the investors whose money got stuck just cannot approach government for any help. This is because government has not made any framework to regulate the crypto market in India, and the exchanges are governed by laws of the country in which the headquarters are located. So the only way investors can recover their money is to approach judiciary of the foreign country and not India. Well, that's a wrap on today's Money Time. Stay tuned to Money 9 for all your personal finance solutions.